Hello everyone, this is Abhishek Kumar. In this exploit demo, I will be talking about the topic called phishing. We will discuss various types of phishing and how this works via email spoofing. So, what is phishing? Phishing is a fraudulent attempt to obtain sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, and credit card details by disguising oneself as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. So let's see some common phishing methods. It starts with email spoofing, instant messaging, website forgery, convert redirect, social engineering, voice phishing, and link manipulation. In upcoming slides, we'll see some of these phishing methods, and at the end of the slide, we will see how email spoofing works. So this screenshot is a classic example of email spoofing. You can see here this is a password reset email and asking the user to click a link in order to change his password. Now the link will take them to hacker's website where their credentials will be copied. Point to note here, although the email looks from an Outlook or Microsoft domain, but it is not. If you see the detail, it's neither Microsoft or Outlook's domain or website. So these are some of the red flags that we need to check before clicking on this kind of phishing emails. Now this is website forgery. You can see here this email looks from Amazon.com, and at the bottom of the email you can see it looks like a valid Amazon.com website link, but it is not. So if you click on this link, it will redirect to some other website. It could be a hacker's website where they can ask you to provide your credentials and they can steal your information. So we have to be aware of where we are clicking and what is the URL which is changing or redirecting to a different website. Now we will see a quick demo of how the credential of a user is stolen using email spoofing. Okay, so let me quickly describe the scenario here. There is an attacker, there is a firewall, and there is user. The user can post his credential and the attacker can easily acquire those if the firewall does not filter anything. So here first scenario is the firewall is not filtering anything that we can see here. The firewall allows everything, all the traffic to go from the user to the attacker. So there is no URL filtering, there is no configuration done whatsoever to prevent any such email spoofing attack or phishing attack. We use a new tool here called GoFish. This will be used to have phishing campaigns or email phishing. So you can see I'll create quickly a new campaign. Let's say the campaign name is Facebook campaign, and I will use some of the predefined email templates which I have already designed, which is the same look and feel as Facebook. I will use a URL here, facebook.lab.local. Now lab.local is my domain, so that means anything which is sent to this URL will come to my GoFish tool and I can capture everything. And I will use some local mail sending profile and some live users and launch campaign. Click launch. Okay, so the campaign has been sent to the user. You can see there are two campaigns, two emails sent to two users, Jason and Mitch. And you can see I think Jason has already received one email. I'll just open the email. You can see here that it has asked for him to change his Facebook password using this button or this link. Now let's click the link. It goes to a Facebook look and feel change password. You can see the URL is different. So this is my fake URL where I'll get everything. Now Jason is the username, password to keep it simple, make it pass, and we'll use the code which was given in the email. So we'll copy the code, come here, click on continue. It goes to a legitimate Facebook. So the user will not get any suspicion because it went back to a legitimate Facebook URL. Now we come back to our tool, GoFish. We just do a refresh. We see one email was opened, one was clicked, and one data was submitted. I'll just open Jason's details. I'll do his details. I'll click on view details. I can see the password, username, and all the details. Okay, so now we make a change in the firewall. What we do, we will turn on the credential submission prevention feature of the firewall. Now let's see how it is done. So we go here, we go to device, and we just click on the node name configuration. We have a predefined setup which we use here, and we do a commit, and you can see here after commission we go to the policies, the security policies. In the security policies it is already enabled the URL filtering, and this is just my URL filter which will filter the credential under private URL, and user credential submission is already blocked. So this is my policy which I have defined, and it checks the user ID for matching. So I just complete the configuration here and close, go back to the campaign. Now we will just launch another campaign. Okay, we just do a copy of the same campaign. We go to Facebook campaign 2, same details, same live users, launch campaign, sorry, and you can see the campaign has been launched, and it sends another email of similar look and feel as Facebook as previous, and we have the same link to change the password. We do a change password, and the user is given the username and password. Let's say we use JSON. Same password is password this time, just to make a difference, and we use the same code, and we continue here. Now the same. Okay, so you can see here the credential phishing is detected and the firewall has blocked this. Now if we go to the Go Fish, you can see one email was opened, one was clicked, but there was no data which was submitted. So the firewall blocks everything. So it does not allow the phishing email to do its job. So the hacker cannot steal my credentials or the user credentials. So this is a very effective way of preventing phishing. If we have certain configuration done on the firewall to prevent email spoofing or sharing the credential over a private URL, so this is a great tool. I mean, this is a great configuration that we should be using in our network to prevent this kind of phishing. Thank you.